If you have a plant at home that is still alive, but you have been taking care of it for a long time and it just doesn't grow, then it is simply stuck. It needs to get unstuck to look beautiful like this and put out that new shoot we all love and want so much on our plants. And the worst part is that a lot of people keep watering, fertilizing, and waiting without ever realizing that the plant's current soil no longer provides the essential nutrients that the plant needs to grow and finally get unstuck. But look, there's some good news, okay? You're here on the Ian Plantas channel, and today I'm going to teach you a simple mixture, even used by large plant growers, that with just one spoonful can start to unlock the growth of any plant you have there, whether it's fruit-bearing, ornamental, flowering, any kind. But you have to promise me and yourself that you'll pay attention, because if you get the dosage wrong here, everything goes wrong. Then you end up making your plant situation even worse. So pay attention here, because you know that here we test everything we do and only bring you the best things that have already been tested and approved. And then all your little plants will grow beautiful and healthy, and you can even get those that are stuck to start growing again. Grab a container you have at home. I'm going to use this cup here. Look, it's a measuring cup, but you won't need to measure anything. You can just use whatever you have there, okay? Most plants, folks, don't stop growing because of a lack of water. What's really missing is strength in the plant's soil. While the plant might still be alive, if it doesn't have active root systems, or if it's lacking in energy and essential nutrients, there's nothing that will make it move forward except addressing and solving these problems. Because this little mixture I'm going to teach you here and make together with you, it doesn't just cover up the problem. It actually solves the problem at the root, and your plant will start to thrive and grow a lot. This isn't just a random combination, no. It truly solves the problem by providing everything the plant needs. This here is our first ingredient. This is used coffee grounds. After you finish brewing your coffee, you should make sure to save these leftover grounds in a cool, shaded place and let them dry. They'll end up nice and dry like this, see? This stuff here, folks, is like gold for your plant's soil because it activates life in the soil and feeds the living microorganisms there. We're going to add here, look, 1 spoonful of coffee grounds, actually 2 heaping spoonfuls, into our container. It's the microorganisms in the soil that will activate and transform the nutrients to make them available to the plant. Otherwise, it's no use having nutrients in the soil if they aren't transformed into food for the plants. So here we have the coffee grounds. Now we're going to add the next ingredient. And this specific ingredient right here is very high in phosphorus and also rich in calcium. And if you didn't already know, phosphorus is actually the primary nutrient responsible for healthy root growth, flowering, and overall plant development. What we're adding to the soil here is bone meal, folks. This specific bone meal here, mine is black, but you can use any brand you prefer. There are several colors of it. There's a brown one, which is the most common, and there's this one here, which is a bit darker from Max Green. Now you mix the two together. These two together create an environment where the soil will work, the nutrients become available, and the plant is able to respond. In other words, you're not just fertilizing, you're unlocking the plant system. But there's a little secret that some growers use. I like to use it right here, and I'm going to reveal it to you to make this mix even better, okay? Just this alone, folks, is already gold for the plant. Look, just mixing these 2 ingredients here is already wonderful. And now there's a third ingredient I use. Just a little bit, don't use too much. Now, for this third ingredient here, as you can clearly see, you only use a little, just this exact amount for this quantity of revitalizing soil fertilizer that we're making. This here is cinnamon. We add organic powdered cinnamon to further improve various fungal issues and persistent diseases that can affect our plant, which might be holding it back from its natural growth and overall health. So when you incorporate a small amount of cinnamon, you significantly enhance and strengthen your plant's root system, introducing a greater variety of beneficial biology to the soil and also feeding the microorganisms. Since this is completely and entirely organic and natural, see how easy the ingredients are? You probably already have all of them at home, right? If you don't, all the products we use are linked in the description of this video. I mixed it all together really well, and look at how our solution turned out, this wonderful powder. A lot of people don't know that a little spoonful of this can save a struggling plant, even if it's already dying and sick. Now I'll teach you the most important part, but first, leave a comment telling me where you're watching from so I can see how far our videos reach. I also want to know if you're new to the channel or if you're already subscribed. If you're new here, subscribe now so you don't miss the next videos. And now you're going to learn the most important thing, which is how to apply this to your plant to get real results, which makes all the difference, you know? I'll never get tired of telling you this every time we share recipes here. The difference between medicine and poison is the dosage. So you'll understand what the right dose is for this to be a remedy for your plant and not a poison, because if you use too much, it causes problems and the results get worse. So come with me to use the right amount. For little pots like this one here, look, we're going to use just a little, and for bigger pots, we double the amount we use. Go over to your little plant that is not growing and seems stuck. Take a small spoonful of this special mixture you just made and then do this. Look. You are going to carefully make a little hole on the side of your plant, and then, yes, you will pour a little bit in and cover it up again, just like this. There you go, it's applied to the pot. Oh, my plant is in a bowl-shaped pot like this fern here. You're going to do the same thing. Look, open up a little spot on the side here, and then you'll also add a small spoonful, guys, just a spoonful on the side of the pot like this. Then you cover it up again and mix it with the soil. And then right after applying it, you should always do the following, Pito. Now you take your watering can and gently water the soil right where you put the fertilizer, see? You shouldn't water your plant to the point of soaking it in this case, no. It's just for you to give a light watering to start releasing the nutrients from the fertilizer we put on your plant. Do the same thing here, look, with the other plant. Water it, and once it starts to drain out the bottom, then you can stop watering. Here, all the nutrients have already started to be released into your plant's roots, feeding the soil's microbiology. The microorganisms will start working and begin making the nutrients available to your plant, and the leaves will start to do this here. Look, new leaves will start to grow. And as for the leftover fertilizer here, you absolutely must not throw it away. You're going to apply it to your plants, and whatever is left, you should save it, because in 15 days, you'll apply it again in the same way until your plant becomes beautiful, healthy, and you see new shoots starting to appear on that plant that was looking sad. Then, my friend, in just a few days, you'll see that stagnant plant, look, rewarding you with little flowers. Even small plants, look at that. Flowers already starting to appear. And you'll see new shoots coming out on your plant. We'll have stronger shoots and unrestricted growth. It won't stop growing anymore if you keep applying this special formula. What's good and beautiful is truly meant to be shown and shared, so don't leave this video without sharing this helpful tip with that person you like and who you know really loves plants. And even more important than that is for you to subscribe to the channel and consider supporting our project through the link in the description. Become a dedicated channel member, because these free videos reach everyone everywhere. And with your small but vital contribution here to our channel, we're able to keep our operations running without charging anyone, so our videos can continue to be completely free. So support this project. This video ends here, but your learning doesn't stop. Take a look here on the side at a suggested video so you can binge watch our channel and learn more tips like this for free. But before that, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because that's the only way you won't miss our upcoming videos. A big kiss to your heart. I'll see you in this video here. Bye-bye. I'm out.